In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Darkest Dungeon with the LUNM mod. There'll be some prep here, which you can skip by going down to the comment section down below. We're going to talk about LUNM for a tiny bit. I'll jump you ahead to where we start the town-related things. If you don't care about town-related things, there'll be another link down there, allowing you to jump ahead to where we actually start the adventure, just in case you don't care about any of that crap. Alright, everyone, so some LUNM stuff. So first off, thank you, Vulu, for reporting some other differences which exist between the Jester and the Occultist in the base game that does not exist in my version of it. I didn't take the Occultist or the Jester, so I can't show them. But the Jester, his Dirk Stab ignores Guard. In LUNM, it ignores Protection instead, but that doesn't ignore Guard. And for the Occultist, Red Hook lets him use his weird reconstruction at every position in the hero rank. In LUNM, it's only positions 2 through 4. It used to be just positions 3 and 4 until I started modding the game again a few weeks ago. So we had some changes for LUNM as well. We're now on version 2.02.1. And the changes here are that the Fanatic will no longer surprise you. That was supposed to be in the original version 2. Red Hook added some other modifiers to the monsters, and I just found it easier just to pull them all over when I did the merge to save time. Unfortunately, the always surprise flag got put in, and so it's now been taken, or it will be taken out, and it should be taken out. In fact, if you see this version of LUNM will be going up on Monday, and this video is going up on Tuesday. So if you want those most recent changes, go and re-download the mod from Nexus site, or I'll have updated automatically on the workshop. I also fixed the localization for the museum bag. You might not remember, but a long time ago I tried to make a special quest for the museum, for the trinkets. So instead of you finding them via Curio, there'd be a quest which would occasionally show up, and you'd have to do that quest to get rewarded with one instead. I wasn't able to get the quest to work. I couldn't get it to work. And so I moved over to a Curio, which I actually kind of like better. But the old localization for the quest version of it was there. And so when you hovered over the museum bag, it would probably flicker over and over and over again between the two localizations as they fought for your attention. The old one should be removed now. And hopefully if we do find a museum bag, we'll be able to test it when we go out there. I also changed the dog treats a bit. They now give you 5 dodge in addition to their other stuff. Their accuracy rating and their damage multiplier as well. Alright, so I think that's it for LUNM, unless we have some new characters here. Let's take a look at the stagecoach. Oh, we do have a Jester and a Hellion. Did I talk about the Hellion before? I don't even remember. I think I did. Yes, we had a Hellion who I discarded. Yeah, so Dirk Stab has armor piercing in my mod. It has ignore guard in Red Hook's, the base game instead. Okay, so what are we doing? Where are we going, and etc. There's not really a whole lot of anything else to talk about for LUNM, so that was a quick one. I think we're going to be recovering from the adventure we just did. And maybe renaming a few people. So let's see. Do we have anyone? Yes. We have these 3 who survived their first level 1 mission. I think, yeah, no, these 4. Bolteller, Dujan, Murderburge, and oh, no, these 3. I forget who I think we took, that's right, we took Wissant with us last adventure. Alright, so let's name some people, because I believe we're keeping all of them. Ah, you locked Tone Deaf. That won't be so bad. Alright, so... Oh, although I need to make... It needs to be worse. I need to make Tone Deaf worse. Tone Deaf worse. Circle that. That's a thing to do. Okay, so... For Guilty... no, what am I doing? We're renaming people. Okay, so... We had at least one Houndmaster. We have Luho1346, who wants to be a Houndsmaster, named... Yog Sothoth. I have to say, hopefully you won't be shouting that from any of the hills. Hopefully that's not your father's name there, Luho1346. Well, welcome aboard, Mr. and or Miss Key and Gate. I guess that makes sense. One of you is the key, one of you is the gate. Welcome aboard. We do have a bounty hunter, I believe. Let me cross, or do I? Yes, we do. Corey Jackson. If you didn't ask for it, I'm at least making you it. So welcome aboard, Corey Jackson. And then we have a antiquarian. I'm actually surprised someone else wanted to be an antiquarian. Normally I add myself in as an antiquarian. But not this time. North. Hey, welcome aboard, North. Aren't you normally one of my plague doctors? I thought you were in the past. Well, there we go. Okay. So let me quickly cross them out. Remember that you must survive your first level 1 mission for me to decide to keep you. Generally, you're in the clear if you tend to survive the level 0 mission, because level 0 is significantly tougher than the level 1. But sometimes you might lock another quirk. In that case, I'm just throwing you away. Or that hero away. Alright, so what are we doing with my people? We need to treat stress. Oh. Antsy. We need to treat antsy. Okay. Let's take a look at these folks. Love interest will only visit the brothel. Okay. North, we need to cure that. Because I want your stress to be recovered without going into the brothel. So, no loving for you. I don't think I can afford yet to lock a positive quirk. We just don't have the funds. So we'll just get rid of love interest. And I think we'll get rid... of Antsy. I hate that one. Okay, with those done, Derval, we need you to have some stress recovered. Toss you in there. Corey Jackson, you're going to be the same. Let's put you into the tavern. That leaves a few people with a tiny bit of stress on them, but I don't think I need to put them into stress recovery at the moment. Deoxythoth. Normally I would, because you have 25, but I'm not gonna. I want to hold on to some of that money instead. We also picked up Bloody Dice. Do we have room for someone else? Unyielding is very nice on a Jester. Cove Scrounger is good. Don't like Winded, but then again, I'm not supposed to like Winded. I guess we could take you. You'd be a combat Jester, Mirian, at the moment. Or do I take... Oh, what is this? Imposter. I have to figure out what that does. Let's see. Imposter Syndrome. This needs to have better localization. I'm not a fan of how mysterious this stuff is. I like doing stuff like this, where it tells you the percentage chance you have to interact with certain things, rather than just the mysterious texts. This is good if you just want to be, surprised when people interact with things, but I like knowing what it does, so I'll be changing that. Second Wind could be good on a Hellion, but I don't like Bad Gambler. That won't be treasure chests. It will be torches and bags and stuff like that. Not only Bad Gambler, she's a bad picker of what's good loot. We could use her, though. We could upgrade the Stagecoach. Let's upgrade the Stagecoach.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
So, one thing about LUM you should know is that I designed it to suit my playstyle. In addition to trying to play the beta a little more, as it were. And something that you'll note that I do is I try to level everyone kind of equally. I like spacing out my party to have a huge amount of people, especially when starting the game. This way, I can take time, I can remove quirks, I'm slowly getting money, slowly beginning to improve more and more of the town, and if we make a big mistake in the beginning, who cares? We can throw the people away and just get some new people. At least until I name them. Once I name you, forget it. I'm gonna go crazy trying to save you. So, in this regard, you'll note that I have 19 total roster size now, and I'm gonna fill it full of people because I really want to have a huge roster so I can take my time and slowly begin leveling people up. Every heirloom we bring back will help the town permanently as well. And if you're just starting Darkest Dungeon, know that you can lose all your people. As long as you haven't activated the Crimson Courtyard, you're not in any danger of entering into a death spiral. And, of course, assuming that you're not playing Stygian or Blood Moon as well, in which case you have a certain limit on the amount of heroes that can die and a certain time constraint. You have to beat the game in a certain amount of weeks as well. Otherwise, if you haven't entered the Crimson Courtyard yet, you don't have to worry about bloodsuckers running about, in which case, well, if you lose everybody, who cares? Hire 4 new people. Slowly work your way up. Every single heirloom you bring back is helpful in that regard. So, I think we're going to grab Mirian.
You will be laughing still at the end.
And I don't know what this does. I don't like Bad Gambler, but we don't have a Hellion. So we will grab Sagovini with us.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Skilled Gambler, Unyielding, Sickly. No, I think we'll let these two stay. Arguably, we should hire them, just to have them. We can always just discard them later. But no, I think I'll just let them pass. Okay, we do not yet have enough portraits to do this. Well, we can buy a portrait if we need to. We might find one while we're out adventuring as well. So, let's head out with a new group. Rather than do the portrait stuff. I have no level 2s yet anyway, so we can't really upgrade anything. I do not think we are yet ready for a long... Oh, a long dungeon! Hey! This trinket right here is a new trinket. Well, not a new trinket. Well, it is a new trinket. It's kind of a new trinket. Let's go with that. Lots of rephrasing there. A long time ago, when I had made it tougher for you to level by increasing my experience required, I realized that you might enter a situation in which, well, you needed to farm to re-level up people again, if you lost higher level people. So I added these trinkets. There's one of each rarity, and they get better and better with what they do. The Medal of Skill, as you can see, is 50 Resolve and 5% Virtue. The Medal of Expertise, which is the blue one, also adds, I believe, 5% hit points. And the red one, oh, actually, it might be 10% hit points, adds a negative 10% stress resistance buff, in addition to all the other effects. So, I would normally like to go for that, but not on a long mission. Oh, hey, a librarian thing. Oh, disease resistance would be very nice for her. I just don't know if I want to go back to the Warrens right away, but maybe we should. What would we earn from this? 2 more portraits? Dazzling Charm is nice, and we do need the deeds. We also haven't been to the Weald yet. Survival Guide. That could be useful. Wow, 40% disease resistance as well for the disease herb. You'll note that for the trinkets, for almost all of the trinkets, the weak ones, the common ones, or very common, I removed a great deal of their penalties. Something like the Survival Guide, though, was just a little too good, so I left the speed penalty in it. I'm actually tempted to go for that. That would be useful, too. Let's see what type of group we can put together. So you don't care where you go, Sukwani. You're a Cove Scrounger, but you're a Bleeder, which is not a good thing for the Cove. You also don't have Inspiring Tune, so not you. Unholy Slayer. I really don't like Fading, but I think we should probably try using you. With Unholy Slayer, though, that means I'm going here. Where's that handkerchief in the Warrens? That is so useful, given the Crimson Courtyard eventual showing up. We could go back there. Again, 3 times in a row for the Warrens. We would get the boss unlocked. Oh, you don't have to go actually counter. We could bring a different group with us. So Miriam would be good because he would bleed everything. So we could bring you. Yog Sasath, you can also bleed a ton of things. Someone for the back rank. I have to be careful where I bring you as well, Caunter, soon to be Raphael Perry, if I decide to keep you. Oh, right, and I'm using your alternative, by the way, skills, your icons. They look amazing. Really, really awesome looking. Great job, Raphael. If I take you with us, we're not going to have a pure healer, though. Although, to be fair, this is actually a really good heal. So, and it does cure bleeds. Maybe we will take you after all. Oh, she's afraid of dogs. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so that's a shame in a way, but no, we won't take you then, Caunter. You'll stay here. We have a back rank healer, so we can take her. She is a Warren's tactician, so that should be better in this location. And then we just need someone for the front rank. I guess we could bring Sugvani. Let's see how well she does. She has a self-heal as well, so let's bring her. Blood and Guts! We have a name for this group. Okay. Sorry, Gooey Fart. I'm still not bringing you yet, Mr. Destruction 42K. Hopefully this will eventually be you. Maybe next run. Okay, so we're bringing 2 level 0s with us, and no real stress removal either. This is not a target group. Alright, let's just do it. Let's, oh, Guilty Conscience? What does this do? There aren't too many Worship Curios. And I don't know what Imposter Syndrome does. So, darn it, we'll find out when we're in there. Yeah, let's go. I really want the handkerchief. We could use the 2 more portraits. One more time to the Warrens. Okay, so the key is because of the Jester. The holy water from the Vestal, the 2 dog treats from the Houndsmaster, and the medicinal herbs from the Hellion. Oh, she doesn't have... Oh, she does have an exhaust ability. Okay. Alright, well, let's do it. My only concern is that Yog Sothoth is the only one who can hit the very back rank. Is that right? Oh, no. This Vestal can as well. Alright, so let's prepare. 1 Jade Coin, just in case. We'll bring a full single stack of food. 7, we'll bring 8 torches. 2 shovels. I'm a little nervous about the shovels. We'll bring a second. 1 more holy water. 1 more key. 2 bandages. 1 medicinal herb. And I think that will be good. Almost $3,000 worth of materials is being spent here. We'll be fine. No anti-venom. The only thing that can poison that anti-venom us in this location is the small corpse eaters. I'm not so worried about them. Oh, and I think I fixed the I think the auto crit should work now on the Fusiliers. Right, and Mikolaj, I hear you. You've been really worried about how powerful that is. So first off, you might not remember, but the big AoE stress given to the highest rank Fusiliers, I believe I took that away. They shouldn't have it, and if they do, I will strip it from them. They only have the on-hit stress. So it will cause stress. It'll cause like 10 or 11 stress, that crit, when he does it. But it's not going to cause 30 stress to the whole group, or it shouldn't be causing that much stress to the whole group. So and it's not gonna be. It also will not be added to LUM version 2. That's a LUM version 3 thing. I'm trying to make the game tougher with version 3 by doing stuff for all the monsters. So, all right, let's head in. I've also always wanted to change the blockade in the Warrens to be this big globule of meat in the way instead. Pustulant and pus-filled and stuff like that. But I'm not an artist, so I can't do it. That's something I've been wanting to do since I first began modding. I guess I could try to grab a few other creatures' bits and put them together for something.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
I don't know why I mentioned that. It has nothing to do with adding stuff to the creatures. Okay, we've got to do both of those battles. We either have lots of traps, or we've got an extra creature to fight, let's avoid the creature battles. Oh, I forgot to buy laudanum. Darn it. I forgot to buy laudanum. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna avoid the creature fights. We're gonna go do these 2 rooms. I will pop out this way first because I want to see what that curio is. A bag. We will totally take the bag. Another journal page. You can go ahead and read that. I will always attempt to bring back a single journal page. We bought holy water. Looking pretty good. We do need the crests. Alright, Yogg-Sothoth. We have a 90% chance to disarm this trap.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
That was awkward. Let's use that free torch we picked up. And step on in. Okay. Do I want to start with Battle Ballad or a Harvest? Let's do a Harvest to do some damage first. Okay. I can't stun the back one, but I think we'll try stunning the drummer.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh god, 4 damage. That's a lot for a jester. I think that's the most they can do besides a crit. Let's hit all of them with a Harry. Focusing on the back rank, I see, and they're both blighted.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Please don't get diseased. How much damage did they take? Let's do another harvest. We'll begin hitting the little pig.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
We're gonna heal because this battle's over. When the little pig activates, it will end.
A death by inches.
Let's use a battle ballad. Just to get the buff on us.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
I'm tempted to do this fight now as well, while we have the battle ballad going on us. So we'll step out here and do it. Let's do a slice off. Darn it, I was hoping for the kill.
Executed
Good. With the spitter done, these ones are not as worrisome. He'll die in 2 rounds. You can heal yourself back there. Jurgen's Charm. 1 extra hit point healed that right then. Oh, forgot about the spiders in there. Blight. So I still have to figure out a way to do this to make the spiders more dangerous. I'm probably going to give them back their ability to bite the very back rank from position 1. Because otherwise they get confused if they web the final person, because they really then want to attack them, and they don't know how to do it effectively. Why don't we slice off the front one? Let's self-heal. The back one will die when it activates. We only have to worry about 1 more hit. Jurgen's Charm for the win.
slow
Okay.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I always wanted an ability which caused you to pass. That's amazing, and I'm going to change the Crohn's disease to do that, and maybe the runs as well, and do maybe remove one of their other stats. I've always felt like with a disease like that, you would pass your turn thanks to pain or to the urge to go. So that's a wonderful negative quirk, Red Hook. I approve. Amazing job on that one. I have to say, oh, that was wrong key. I really enjoyed a lot of the new negative quirks. They are really negative. They are really negative. Remember that gold stacks to 1,350 in LUM? Hopefully you can succeed at another 90% chance to disarm a trap. Yox is off. %. A free torch. Do I need it? We'll use another torch for that scout chance. I don't think we have... Oh, I don't know if I mentioned to everyone. I know I mentioned in the past that I have lowered the scout chance. It's a 25% maximum chance to scout with high light level, without any other quirks or trinkets in LUM. People get lucky? We don't get lucky. We have to do this fight. We might as well get it done now. Nope. Books are useless. That will stay. We will use another torch. We have level 0, so I want to do this in full light whenever possible. This is biscuit time. And can we kill the little pig? He'll die next round. And the dodge is working on him. Perfect. Let's use a battle ballad. Oh, I missed that sound. Let's begin... I want to stun? I do want to stun.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, I meant I wanted to stun them, not I wanted a stun, as in I wanted something on their side to stun me. We'll heal that. And I think we'll yelp at them. Let's stab the front one. We will attack the cultist.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Let's treat her debuff.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We will slice off the brawler. We'll guard dog him. He is very vulnerable up there. Let's... Can I kill him? We can.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Heal our front line. Woo! Alright, let's begin killing them. Nice, 10 damage. He is a beast. You do extra damage with your Hound's Rush against beasts. Is he gonna die when he activates? No, just barely no.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We could take a nasty bleed from him if he crits with that Butcher's Slice, so no, we don't let him live. Alright, Yogg, let's have you open this up.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I really want the deeds. What do I not need? We won't need the medicinal herbs here. Aha! We could do this fight. I have a bad feeling about that fight, though. Call it instinct, but we're gonna leave it there.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
No scout. We've already seen 3 traps. It's not likely there'll be more in this hallway. We don't have any blood with us, so there's nothing else that will safely interact with this. Burning it has a chance to add a lot of stress to you, I think, as well. So we'll just pass by. It's an odd group. It's like they're missing one person in the back. Let's use our other dog treat here. Let's do it. Good. Their stress dealer's as good as dead.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Their damage dealer is dead. Can we stun the front line?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well done, everyone. This is a very profitable run. Hopefully we don't meet the Collector. This group may be able to handle the Collector if they run into it, but I'd really rather not put them up to that test. Darn it! I've got no holy water. That's a shame. Let's dirt stab forward. I don't want that much damage happening. We are totally killing it. I'm gonna move you back a spot. Woo! Let's try to kill a little pig. Lots of stress. No diseases yet, though. Oh, wow, nice. I think this is... Oh, right, I forgot all about that. This ring is amazing while we're in here. He'll die next round. He's badly hurt. Right in the face. Please don't swing at the Jester. No! Oh, 5. Could have been worse, though. You'll die next round. Oh, God. And you're bleeding for 6 more. You can heal some of what you're about to take.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's over. We don't have to go up there. So there's not going to be a reason to hold the key. We can drop that, take the jade, take these crests, and the portrait. We're going to go up north anyway. This might be a huge mistake. Actually, Tim, it is a huge mistake. But there's a museum back up there. I want it. We're going.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Obliterated.
Good. Kill their stress dealer immediately. Let's heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ha! Let's bleed. Oh, the chopper, or not. Was that harvest? I think it used the wrong one anyway. Such a good crunching sound when it hits. I used harvest anyway. Let's slice off for some more bleed damage. We will heal. Woo! Slippery Miron. It's the last fight, Tim. Finish him. He's dead when he activates. Perfect.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We will drop the shovels. We know we don't need them. And we will put out the torch.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
We have a good chance now to get some extra loot from both the torch and the box up ahead of us. That 50 gold would not normally have been there.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
And we're done.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
8,000 bucks. Very nice. And a ton of heirlooms that run. That was very profitable, especially for the town. Everyone has gained 2 experience. Fair weather fighter. If you're in perfect shape, you do plus 20% damage. That's amazing. Yogg-Sothoth, I want to lock that on you.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
I never heard him say that before. That's amazing. And while the campaign continues to drag on, recent events have emboldened the standing roster. Confidence is reported to be at an all-time high. So the good news is that the change I did to the Crimson Court has finally worked. There will be 6 weeks of other town events which could occur, instead of getting 6 weeks of constant maddening wine all the time. Good. And we benefited by having a nice town event. I probably should begin adding a few bad town events at some point. Alright, anyway, week 7. Corey Jackson went on a drunken bender and hasn't been seen since the previous evening. He also recovered 41 stress. Durval meditated and recovered 56 stress. Vincent removed antsy. North removed love interest. And we have some more level 1s. Alright, everyone, that will do it for us. Before I forget, though, we will equip the grubby handkerchief. And I did forget the bloody dice, so let's give that to Mirren. And they'll recover 200%, so they're going to recover... all people who are idle in town will recover 20 stress. That's a lot to recover passively. So there really should be some other group I send out. Actually, hold on. Was there anyone else who survived that who you haven't named yet? Oh. I hate this. Back to town, please. There we go. Other way. Granola, North, Corey Jackson. No. Okay, so the rest of you need to win a mission before I send you out. Sorry, before I name you. Who's new on the stagecoach? Another librarian. Are you better? Enlightened. That makes sense for a librarian. Wow! What's with the librarians? What's with the librarians? Apparently they're I think I know what books they're taking out. Oh man, that's kind of awesome. Off guard is quick draw and off guard. They're different, I guess. Yeah, it would be slow draw. No, I don't think we need another flagellant right away. Our abomination. Oh, our abomination might be a little better than Gooey Fart. He still has Unholy Slater, but doesn't have Fading. Clumsy's a bit awkward, but I can deal with Clumsy. That's something to consider. Bad Healer. I think that's using healing skills. Warren's wow! And he really likes being in the Warrens. We might end up taking him just to have another decent man-at-arms. Alright, everyone. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.